everybody. Hey, it's Thursday, and now that we have Zoomed, everyone has had a chance to see their caterpillars. And for those of you that weren't able to get on Zoom, I've sent you a little video of what your caterpillar looks like. So I've put together a chart with everybody's name on it and the names that you chose for your caterpillars. So we came up with some really fun ones here. If you haven't had a chance to let me know yet, not a problem. You moms or dads can text it to me or email me your decision for what you'd like to name your caterpillar. So here's some of the fun names that we've come up with. So Espen named his caterpillar Stripe. Ewan, the very hungry caterpillar. Mary is Ring. Olivia M. Muffin. Etta named hers Beauty. And then Giovanni called his Fluffy. Desmond named it after himself. He called his Desmond. Talia called hers Leaf. And Aria Fluffy Cotton Candy. So fun. And then Freddie called his Lightning. Kyle called his Caddy. Cora named it after her brother Connor. Owen chose Xavier, which I love because it starts with our letter of the week, X. And then I'm waiting to hear from Olivia and Ariana to see what you would like to call your caterpillars. Alex named his Glider. Eleanor called hers Ellie Jr. Reese decided on Elsa. And then Bo called his Fuzzy. And Laura called hers Alex. So Alex, you got a caterpillar named after you. And Lily called hers Fuzzy as well. Great name. And then Haley and Ben can let me know what they're going to call their caterpillars. So really fun, interesting names. And we're going to see a lot of things change about those caterpillars even in the next week or so. So, all right. So at home, you might have one of these. Your parents had this sent to them by email. We can make a little butterfly book. We read Very Hungry Caterpillar when we Zoomed this week, if you remember. And this is called Butterfly Life Cycle. I've started my book, as you can see. I've colored the cover and done the butterfly and the leaf and the egg. So I'm just going to read the first 3 pages because this is as far as we've gotten in our stage with ours. It says, a butterfly lays an egg on a leaf. So that's the part we didn't get to see, but we learned in our story. That's how the life cycle starts, right? With the egg. All right. And then what happens from the egg, boys and girls? That's right. Soon, they call this baby caterpillar a larva. The larva will hatch from the egg. So there's a little baby caterpillar. And we know by seeing yours, they are tiny, aren't they? Right. And what do those tiny caterpillars do? Oh, yes, they do. They eat and eat and eat until they grow bigger and bigger and bigger. So we're just going to focus on coloring these first 3 pages, 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll move on in the next part of the book once our caterpillars start to make a change. Okay? All right, so that's going to be a fun thing we're going to work on. All right, the other thing your parents will have at home, if you would like to keep track of your caterpillar and how much it's changing, we're going to fill out this calendar and we're going to draw what we've already noticed or seen about our caterpillars. So everybody got to see their caterpillar on Zoom or on video. Now, if you were in the first people I Zoomed with, that was Espen, Ewan, Mary, Olivia, Etta, Gio, Desmond, Talia, and Aria, we were Zooming on Tuesday, which was this day where you would put a 5 on your calendar. So that's the first day you got to observe your caterpillars. And then Freddie and Kyle and Cora and Owen and we were together on Wednesday. And then today, which is Thursday, that was all of my afternoon friends. We were together on Thursday. So depending on which day you got to watch your caterpillar, what you want to do is you want to draw in that square what your caterpillar looked like. Now, you're going to need to make a cup first, right? And so I don't have anything clear. Our cups are clear. So I was going to use yellow to make my cup because I wasn't sure what else would show up. I'm going to move to this side over here, and then I'm going to bring this a little bit closer. So let me see. I want to make sure this all gets in there. Okay? All right. So here's Tuesday's date and Wednesday and Thursday. Okay? So first thing you want to do in that spot is draw your cup. Okay? And a cup has sort of a round lid on it. There's your lid, right? Sort of like an oval. And the cup comes down sort of shaped like a rectangle, right? And so depending on what day, I'm going to draw it on each day. You only have to draw it in the day that you got to see your caterpillar. So that might be Tuesday. That might have been yesterday, which was Wednesday, or my afternoon friends. All of you got to see it today. Okay, there we go. All right, got that part? There's your cup. All right, and again, you don't have to do it in yellow. You can choose whichever color you want. Okay, now in the bottom of the cup, what was in the bottom of your cups? Do you remember? That's the food part, that's right. Let me bring one of these over here. Oh, let's see. Oh, here's Ariana's. I'm gonna bring this over. All right, so you can see. So here's, oh, there's her caterpillar. Oh, fun, huh? So in the bottom part of the cup is that food. So let's go ahead and draw that in the bottoms of our cups here, depending on which day you're filling in. So I'm gonna make some food in the bottom of this one. Yep, some food in the bottom of this one. And some food in this one. Okay, all right, nice. Okay, now think back when you saw your caterpillar, and for some of you that was just today. What did your caterpillar look like, and where was your caterpillar in your cup? For some of you, your caterpillar was on the side of your cup. Some of you, it was on the bottom in the food. For some of you, it was up near the top of your cup. So you can decide where you want to draw your caterpillar in the cup, okay? So let's say your caterpillar was down on top of the food, then I would draw little dots like this, because the caterpillars have little body segments, right? And like little fuzzy hairs on them. So there's a caterpillar at the bottom. Now maybe your caterpillar was on the side of your cup. See how it's like little circles put together? Because the caterpillar, here it is, has segments, right? See little body parts called segments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one has 7 plus its head, right? So it's like little circles. And then maybe yours was on top, like underneath inside the lid, right? So you might, and again, if you want to make your caterpillar's body parts, you don't want to color them in, then maybe that's what your caterpillar was. So depending on where your caterpillar was in the cup, that's where you can draw it. And remember, you want to make them small, because right now these caterpillars are tiny, aren't they, compared to what they're going to look like once they're big enough to make the J shape. Now we did notice in a couple of them, there's some little brown or black dots in the cups. What did we say that was? Yep, that's the caterpillar's poop, right? Because the caterpillar, the scat, as Miss Stacy from Fern Hollow calls it, because the caterpillars have to eat and then they have to poop, right? Yep, that does happen. And then for some of you, you saw a little bit of thread, silky thread. Maybe a little pencil or something might make that thread in there. So that's our first observation of our caterpillars. And then we'll be doing that again. So you'll be able to show next week what those caterpillars look like, how much they have changed in size and in shape, and how much food they've eaten. So that'll be exciting. Okay? All right, boys and girls. So that's a little bit about our butterflies and our caterpillars for today. It was so fun seeing you on Zoom this week and being able to show you your caterpillars. I'm happy they have names now, and I will keep them safe and all tucked in. Most of them are over there in the box. Can you see them? All tucked away, right? Getting ready. I like to keep the lid down because they don't like a lot of sunlight. So I will take care of that today, and they will be tucked away. So, all right, enjoy, boys and girls, and I will see you tomorrow on letter Z, doing our Z page. Have a good day.